Our coverage you can count on begins with a DeKalb County police officer who was killed when a gunman opened fire near the campus of both the CDC and Emory University in Atlanta. Our coverage you can count on begins in Richmond County, where a teenager is dead and 3 are injured after a shooting. It happened around 5 p.m. Sunday on Meadowbrook Drive and Deansbridge Road between the Advanced Auto Parts and the Texaco gas station. Richmond County Coroner Mark Bowen confirms that 14-year-old DeAndre Howell of Augusta was pronounced dead at the scene. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office tells us that one of the teens was critically injured and 2 others have non-life-threatening injuries. Several suspects are in custody, all of who are also teenagers. The Sheriff's Office is still investigating the shooting. News Channel 6 will continue to follow this developing story and bring you updated information as we get it. Coverage you can count on begins with Georgia Governor Brian Kemp sending resources to help this area recover from the storm. Brad Means talked to the governor about the situation. Kemp says the entire state is feeling the effects of Helene. He's asking everyone to be patient as crews work to get things back to normal. Tens of thousands without power in Augusta, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The wild winds from the hurricane taking down trees and downing power lines, but help is on the way. Georgia Escala has the story. The Harlem High School Alumni Foundation is celebrating some of Harlem's most influential alumni and faculty in their first gala event, the 2024 Legends on the Lawn, all while raising money for scholarships. I'm here with the foundation board member, Catherine Clary, and honoree, Roy Lewis. So, Catherine, tell us a little bit about the HHS Alumni Foundation. And then our faculty are Ms. Inez Brown and none other than Roy Lewis. Anybody who has seen an Augusta Players show probably knows Mr. Roy Lewis. He's one of my very favorite teachers in high school. Roy, you're one of the first of 2 honorees for this. You know, you have impacted the lives of hundreds of people. How does it feel? I mean, it's great. This man has impacted so many lives. I know Catherine's, mine. I can tell you that I would not be sitting here doing what I'm doing right now if it was not for this man sitting right here. So thank you. We're very excited to honor you. Well, the battle over congressional redistricting in Texas has gotten bigger through an unusual mid-decade redraw of the Texas congressional map. As millions of Americans prepare for back-to-school shopping, the threat of more tariff turmoil is rattling some consumers and creating a budget crunch for others. Coverage you can count on begins with President Biden and former President Donald Trump hitting the campaign trail. And for the 2nd year in a row, the Harlem High School varsity baseball team comes home as state champions. Augusta City leaders held a press conference today to discuss recovery efforts and answer questions in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. Photojournalist Ricky Jones Jr. was there. Since Hurricane Helene hit the CSRA, leaving devastation in its wake, people are in search of fuel, and today many were able to get some. A huge family event happening in Columbia County tonight. Thunder Over Evans is going on right now at Evanstown Center Park, and that's where we find News Channel 6's Isabella Moody. Isabella, the gates just opened about half an hour ago. How are the crowds looking so far? That just sounds delicious. Or not. Do you guys like Spam? Have you ever had it? I've had it before. It's, I guess, an acquired taste. That's pretty good. Philadelphia Eagle offensive lineman Jordan Mailata surprised guests when he went from groom to wedding singer. You know, when I read this, I wasn't so sure how that was going to sound because, you know, some people should just keep their day jobs. Turning now overseas, and the 2 incidents involving the U.S. military just hours apart. Well, in St. Augustine, Florida, a sheriff's deputy impressed homeowners who called to report an alligator in their pool. The deputy got the gator out with his bare hands. Well, the deputy then told the homeowners that he would take the gator to a pond that's not in a residential area, and after gently placing the reptile in the back seat of his squad car, the deputy even put a seatbelt on the gator. That is a no from me.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. God bless our law enforcement. Right. They do things I would never do. Well, guys, she did it. Petunia has officially claimed the crown at the world's ugliest dog contest at the Sonoma County Fair. She's taking home a $5,000 cash prize plus a stint as Mug Root Beer's temporary mascot, complete with her own limited edition merch. So ugly, they're cute.
Do you say congratulations? I mean, like, what do you say?
Good job, Petunia.
All right.
We love you.
All right, then.
That's all we have time for now.
We're back in about 25 minutes.